This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah!
With no gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel!
And David Double D Dykstra.
And how we doing, everybody? Starting off hot back there.
This is what happens when Tweedledee and Tweedledum are back there goofing off. And I'm still not on.
Goofing off to start off. BK Dub, BK Dub, BK Dub. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. It is the episode after SummerSlam. Oh, the fallout from everything that is SummerSlam, my goodness. It is your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestling show here, Bad Karma Wrestling, at the Illinois Media School Live. No gimmicks, Nick Johnson, my tag team partner, Double D, David Dykstra. How we doing?
What's going on, boys?
Whew. Oh, to say we have a lot to get to.
Should we give out the parental advisory right now?
Yeah. If this was maybe like a rap or a metal like album back in the 80s or 90s, we would have that parental advisory sticker on the side.
Explicit lyrics are incoming.
Yeah. Oh, big time. Again, to say that we have a lot to get to is a big understatement. Is that an oxymoron in and of itself?
Listen.
Yeah, I think so. But,
it's the next big thing.
Sure thing. My goodness. So yeah, the SummerSlam and the Beast. We got some quick roll up to get to. I've watched one episode of WWE Unreal, so we can kind of backtrack on that.
That's what gets him.
Yeah,
the fact that you've only watched one.
Last week he was talking about it and was like, "This is terrible." I'm like, "Nick, have you watched it?" No.
We got some
Okay, that's good.
On the AEW side of things, we got some MV beef. What? And then everything, I got some doctor things. I guess some updates on some people returning, updates on some people be on the sideline for a little bit, and then just overall, like I said, results from Dynamite and Collision. I have my new gimmick from last week. I don't know if you know. It's the best of the week.
Listen. I told Scotty, I'll tell you, I love you guys, but I was on frickin' vacation.
Yeah, of course. You're not gonna plug in and watch. It's fine.
I was gone.
I do this. Yeah. If we did a show when I was on vacation, I probably wouldn't have watched either. So,
I don't think you did. Yeah. You were down stroking Mickey.
Finding hidden Mickeys, if you know what I'm saying.
He was goofing around.
Oh, gosh. And then, of course, as we'll finish off, as always, with Scotty's World and the best of the week here in
that was
today.
Really good, Nick. That was really good.
So if you're ready, I'm ready.
Let's go!
Let's talk SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, live from where the Jets play. If you didn't listen to Michael Cole every single time he said that.
I wonder who Michael Cole's a fan of.
Yeah.
They got to get it in somewhere because
every single time.
Everything that sounds like right now, they ain't going to be good again this year. So
No, not at all. So here we have it. There's no need to bury the lead. We just got
just go.
Just talk. We just got to talk
Rip
Lesnar.
the Band-Aid.
There's no need. Brock Lesnar is back.
Or should I say rip the MDA?
Yeah, rip it off because they apparently don't care. No one cares anymore. This is dumbfounding. This is crazy.
It's bullshit.
There you go.
Let's call it what it's bullshit.
Yeah, go for it.
No, man. I mean, we're both on the same page here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, actually, first reaction, I'm gonna be honest. I peed myself a little bit, and then as soon as Lesnar came back to the back, I got a text. He's like, "Hey, you got that video of you doing that?"
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, "Whoa, Lesnar! I don't think I can. I didn't actually get the footage, so my apologies." But yeah, this is crazy. This is absolutely bullshit. The fact that. One, why don't you wait? Morals aside, I guess, again, there's all ways to tackle this. Morals aside, it's 2025. It's not 2005. We don't need Lesnar here. There's so many other stars that you could be pushing at this point right now. Again, LA Knight, they're literally chanting, "Cross, we want Cross. You want Brock? You got him." Like, how can you no-sell the fans that bad, Paul? This is absolutely crazy from all top to bottom things. Like I said, one, don't need them. Two, whatever level of involvement he still has in this, in the Janelle Grant case, whether he truly has, essentially they believe that it's going to go into arbitration or just become a non-factor. They're going to settle, which again, settling doesn't mean innocence, by the way. Let's point that out again.
Hi, P. Diddy. Hi, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. Let's kind of point.
I'm sorry, I said his name, Chocolate Starfish.
Let's kind of point that and get that out of the way right away. So all the online lawyers, just one, why don't you wait? And two, again, exactly what I just said. Like, just because you're settling doesn't prove anything. So all these people saying he's not guilty, again, that was never said. It's still ongoing.
How many times was he mentioned?
They keep saying 44 times mentioned by name. So this is crazy to have any involvement, and I feel like I'm living in a South Park episode where I'm a lot of people, a couple of us, I don't want to say nobody, but I'm reacting and I feel like I'm going crazy, but everyone else online is like, this is awesome, can't wait, glad the Beast is back. I'm like, what are we talking about? Do we not have, and there's no morals, there's nothing, everything's been thrown to the side, and everything's just like, oh, you expect anything less from WWE? I expect a little bit more. Yeah, I'm sorry. I expect a little bit more, but clearly from TKO's side, they don't care what Dana White does. Clearly just struck his wife, and it's out in the open. No slap on the wrist. No issue with Conor McGregor and his latest case. No issue with John Jones, basically up until like now, and they basically kind of forced him to retire, almost like the NBA did with Michael Jordan, forced him to play baseball type deal. So you can clearly see that and again, taking Saudi Arabia money, just like no problem. This is a huge morality issue from top to bottom. If you're on that side of like, I don't care, the Beast is back, I can't wait for the lineup of matches. You know what? If you're just ready to go back to Suplex City, stay there. You are dumb. I hate you, honestly.
You ready?
Go for it.
You're a fucking mark.
Yeah.
You're the biggest fucking mark known to man. Let us be very fucking real. If you weren't disgusted by the fact that they brought Brock Lesnar back, go fuck yourself. You fucking mark.
I'm taking receipts, by the way, by the people that I know, and just like the like you said, the influencers that were freaking out.
Idiots.
You're
morons.
Like, I'm just honestly, like, at the end of the day, if you were sharing it just to support it, or just to be like, oh, I think you should share this, like, no, like, you don't need to share this out. There's no need.
It's great. You're gonna get a 10 to 15 minute match where Brock's blown out in the first 5 fucking minutes. You out of shape piece of shit. That's right. I said that to you, Brock. Come at me. I dare you. I ain't scared of. I eat elk. I kill with hands. I butcher own meat, Oga Oga. You have probably one of the hottest women in the 90s as your wife, and you're doing this shit on the side? You're mental. You're a head case. I hope something karma-wise comes back on you tenfold.
Bad karma.
To me, like, even the real wrestling fans do not mark out for this shit. You have to take it. Listen, I'm the first one to sit here and say one of my all-time favorite wrestlers in the world is Chris Benoit, of all time.
Who might be appearing at this point. Him and Vince McMahon might be coming back, so who knows?
At the same time,
this trend keeps going.
I separate it, and I'm not separating this. And it's still not known whether or not Chris actually did do it, because they're reopening the investigation. That being said, when you have someone, I thought you brought up something really great when we were talking about this on Blow the Whistle. How does that women's locker room feel?
Yeah,
now?
That's what I was going to get to next. I mean, exactly that. How do you, walking in as, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, how do any of the top women feel any sort of comfortability knowing that, one, he's in the building with them? 2, how do you feel knowing that your bosses, your upper management are just okay with this in any sort of way? Again, still kind of opening it up. For what it's worth, again, not a lawyer, but if WWE legal wants to clear him 4 or 5 weeks ago now, so be it. But again, why not wait until it's cleared off and really done for? And again, even then, you're still
wait an extra 6 months
and
after
then you're
that.
still catching heat. But even after, it still might be a little bit less. But this is crazy. That's the only thing I can say about this. This is absolutely insane that any sort of idea was okay with this. And I love the passing of the Triple H go, oh, John Cena just wants to work with who he wants to work with. You gave him with you. And then Cena's just like, no. Sorry, fam. No. They give me who they give me. I'm not asking for anybody in between. And this is just
And also,
crazy.
let's be very real. You fucking knew what you did. If you didn't know what you did,
Yeah. Are we talking press conference?
why'd you cancel the press conference? You freaking wussies.
Yeah, that's again.
Take the fucking questions.
We're gonna go and cancel
You're gonna
press
bring
conferences.
them. Yeah.
What?
You're gonna
Why
bring
is
them
that?
back. Be ready for the onslaught. Do the press conference. Be a man. Say why you brought them back.
Yeah.
It was all about the money. Fine. At least you get an answer then. You guys have no morals. You have nothing as far as a backbone. It's fine. But at least you would have had the balls to say, this is why we did it.
And even then, like it still would have been softball questions coming from the people. I mean, maybe Meltzer would probably, if he was there, probably would have asked questions.
Yeah, because that press conference room is full of nothing but what? Influencers.
Yeah, exactly that. It's people. It's from what I understand, it's not very hard to get one of those little press conferences things. Little.
You want to go?
We probably could.
Let's go.
We'll be able to.
I'll ask a question.
But again, yeah, it doesn't sound like they'll
How's
be able
it feel to have a sex trafficker on your roster? I mean,
yeah. That would have been, like I said, very much a coinkydinks. Like, oh, sorry, not going to take questions at this time.
it's horrible.
We're going to go ahead and cancel press conferences.
Horrible.
Again, there's just so many different ways that this is just horrible. I mean, like I said, from a fan standpoint, again, I don't want to see this. It's the same one-trick pony of just taking a guy, going to suplex. There's nothing new with Lesnar's gimmick. There hasn't been anything new other than him putting a cowboy hat on in the last
He's
3
Cowboy
years.
Brock Lesnar now.
Yeah, congratulations.
He kills elk with his bare hands.
I don't know from top to bottom who's going to be comfortable.
Still can't.
Why
cut
are
a
they
promo
why are they
either.
okay?
Still can't cut a promo.
I'm just not excited. Again, toss it to the side. Put morals aside. I'm not excited to see any matchup that could happen for him to come out once. He didn't even show up on Raw, obviously. They barely made matches.
Let me ask you this.
Sure.
Because it got brought up earlier. Because Tweedledee and Tweedledum are excited about Edge's contract, quote unquote, being up at AEW. Would you be excited for Edge to come back and take on John Cena?
I mean, sure. I mean, that'd be okay.
And this is the question I posed to them. Wasn't part of this whole final tour him getting the younger guys over?
Yes.
I thought so. I'm just. See, to me, this reeks of let's bring back John Cena's all of his greatest foes, all of his greatest rivals, and just rerun that because nostalgia. No, I'm good with nostalgia. Let's see some new stuff. The reason Cody and John was so good this second time is because you didn't see it before.
Yeah. I mean, it's just they've been selling you nothing but nostalgia as of late. It's been pretty brutal. I mean, you've been seeing the slow decline. Obviously not in numbers, viewership necessarily, or sales clearly, but just the actual product itself is
because
getting
they
worse.
jack the fucking prices up.
Oh yeah. Of
Everything's
course.
twice as much as it used to be.
We'll get to what obviously the ESPN and WWE agreement that's gonna add a little bit more depending on your cable situation maybe, but this is this is just gross.
Would you care to move on and get to some of the good?
Yeah.
What, Scotty?
I just have one question on something you guys said you were going to mention it, but the fan outcry of it, it seemed like the fans in the arena and
The
on
fucking
YouTube
marks
were supporting it.
Let's get it
And
right,
they popped
Scotty.
for it, they were supporting it.
The fucking marks who don't realize what a douche piece of crap Brock Lesnar is. and they're all about in the red.
It was New Jersey. What do you expect? I'll leave it at that.
And with that, we are not welcome in New Jersey.
I'd love to argue that statement with you, but I can't.
It's a Jersey thing. SummerSlam as a whole.
Is that why WWE knows where the bodies are buried? Because they're in Jersey?
Might be below the stadium. I think that's why the Jets can't win. Like I said, on to the rest of the card. Day 1, day 2, the biggest 2 day, obviously the history, the first 2 days, first 2 day SummerSlam event. They're counting that as the largest, 100 plus, 110 plus thousand.
Yeah.
They're counting that as the whole
Nice
thing.
number.
Yeah.
Great number.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Selling
It's
out.
more people than have been in MetLife Stadium in the last 5 years.
Most championships changing hands in MetLife Stadium probably ever. So there you go.
Most championships won, for sure.
Just from the actual pictures itself, I don't know if you saw online. Again, is it worth sitting all the way up top in the nosebleeds to watch off a jumbotron screen just to see nothing, or would you just?
No, if I'm going to a premium live event, it will be.
Well, after you take out a loan to get a closer ticket, what do you?
No, I'm just going to sell my left testicle.
Could be the case.
I don't need them anymore. I'm 48.
All right.
That being said, no, for me, let me ask you. Let's dive into this. Favorite match?
I mean,
if you even had one.
Spot Festy, of course, the TLC was fun and exciting. There could have been more. We talked about there could have been more substance in that.
Yeah, that was too spotty for me.
Yeah, a little bit. In terms of like just having a fun and just enjoyable ride, might have been my favorite. It had to be probably Dominic and AJ.
Thank you.
I don't think probably you would have told me a year ago I would have said that with the way I was talking about Dom and everything. With a slight, yeah, I mean, obviously just
ode to Eddie the whole way.
Yeah.
I loved every minute of it. To me, this is AJ helping to prove that Dominic is that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then obviously the ode to Eddie in multiple ways coming out. Obviously Styles has his the Latino heat style gimmick pants on, coming out with the low rider.
I heard a rumor
Go ahead.
that his kid bleached his hair so he looked like Dominic from back.
Oh yeah.
It's just something I heard and I went,
well,
dude, if you went to that extent, that is unbelievably awesome.
Apparently, I don't know. It could have been the internet being the internet, so they could have just made up anything. But apparently, the one of the last couple Raws, Dominic was handed some sort of portable gaming device, and he was handed a Switch. Okay, he was handed a Nintendo Switch. 20 years ago, on that very day, on that Raw or SmackDown that night, it was him holding a PSP. So they were kind of layering on top of that.
See, those are the kind
little
of
things like that. Again, I don't know if that was on probably had to have been on purpose.
As soon as I saw his boot unzipped, and I didn't see him unzip his boot, but as soon as I saw,
that was great after the fat camera work. Yeah, that was good.
As soon as I saw his boot was loose, I was like, "Oh, they're going with the Guerrero angles."
Yeah. They did everything. They did everything.
That didn't work well. The Guerrero angle.
They did everything.
20-year vet. I love that he's leaning into that too.
Yeah.
I 100% love that he's leaning into that. I will say that the women's triple threat was solid, really good.
Again, leaning more night 2 as we
Lynch
Valkyria was
it was slow, right?
No, it was. They looked like they were just off. They were off timing on everything.
So maybe that's why it looked slow?
Maybe. It looked like just missed spots. I mean, even that one right there, like it just kind of looked. There were a lot of awkward-looking moves that didn't look like it hurt necessarily, but just like it.
They hadn't tried them out pre-show.
Yeah, they looked like it was just too experimental, and like I said, they just were off and their timing. It looked like even at the very beginning, like. You can tell. I think Becky takes a backdrop off like a slap, and immediately Lyra picks her up and just like, no, that's not what I was going for type deal. So picks her up and goes forward with what she was trying to do type deal. So
other than that, like, of course, Cody, Cena, I've said to multiple people, and I think I've even said to you, if I was John Cena after that match, take off the shoes, take off all your bandanas and everything, and just lay him in the center ring and go,
like, that's my last match.
I'm good.
My last 12 appearances are just going to be that. They're just going to be appearances.
I'm good. I don't know if he can have another match.
Probably not.
Good.
No, that was very solid. Yeah, that was very solid from top to bottom. Definitely worth a rewatch in every sort of way. Between the Tyrus Halliburton spot, a couple other good ones, getting brought up from the stage after everything was said and done. That was pretty good.
If I'm a Pacers fan, I'm pissed.
I like him playing the heel in
No,
New York.
I'm pissed that my star basketball player with an Achilles injury is at a wrestling event watching. No, go rehab, mother trucker.
He was fine. It was late at night. Yeah.
Off day.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up, Scotty.
He won't be. Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's going to be there anytime soon. So it's going to be a rough one for the Pacers.
Once again, though, like Roman, Jay. Braun,
Roman Jay to open up the show.
decent.
Braun and Breaker and Bronson Reed. A couple of enjoyable spots. Obviously, Braun taking off his singlet, putting it back on, then taking it back off again. This guy's just a star in the making.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
The fact that they're embracing the Braun too is amazing.
Who are the Raw Tag Team Champions right now? And why is it not?
That would be the Judgment Day, sir.
And why? Oh, that's right. And why is it not Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker?
Now that Seth has that title,
Yeah.
and has all the power, which we haven't even discussed yet.
Yeah, of course. We'll get to
Bronson
that.
Reed is the biggest title, though. He's the tribal thief.
Well, this is fun. I mean, this obviously we haven't even got really technically through night one, not in all honesty. So we're gonna
Don't talk bad about the Shula Fala.
That's been fun. The tribal thief. The tribal thief.
Dude, those sneakers were badass too.
The tribal thief has been fun. I
Yeah.
gotta give him that. But that match, honestly, that was an okay match. A little bit long, like 20 some odd minutes. Well, not including the
The intro.
intros. Did they start yeeting in the match again?
Yeah, he rolled it back during the match.
That's got to stop. It's got to stop. Please, it's got to stop.
For you, it does, but I understand why they do it.
Like, no. It's just,
I get why they do it because you're getting the fan reaction and
Okay.
it looks good on television.
yeah, it does. Yes.
So I understand why they do it.
It's not 4 letters, damn it. But yes, to open it up, and then of course Roman, take it easy, man. No need to. He did that leap over the top rope and just
I thought he died.
cleared everybody.
I thought he was dead.
Yeah.
He went, and I went, oh shit.
Yeah, it took a nice little
Almost
landing on the back.
Undertaker-esque.
Yeah, a
Not
little
coming
bit.
up short though.
Not landing on his head, but yeah, like all back on that nice old concrete out there. So not a good look. So just hey, take it easy there, Roman. Just coming back. Now then they wrote him off again, so he can go do Street Fighter promotion. So
Film.
yeah. So yeah, Roman and Jay took the win in that. Oh
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
they lost.
They won.
Oh, they won? That's right.
Yeah.
Are you
Heard
sure?
any update on Braun Breaker? Because it looks
He's fine.
He's fine. Okay.
I think he just tweaked it. He hit his spear on Monday night, nice and easy.
Okay, yeah. I did write it. I was writing down the results. I guess they did. I don't know where I was thinking Jey Uso got pinned. Was that on Raw the previous? Raw. Okay. I'm getting it
The
all
following
mixed.
night.
Okay, gotcha. Alrighty, there we go. On to what was the following match? Women's tag. Okay, so women's
The
tag.
right people won. It was solid.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair getting the win over Roxanne and Raquel. Not too much here. I'm kind of with you. Moves the storyline, puts the tag titles on it.
Can I say this though?
Of course.
It's freaking great to see Charlotte actually having fun.
Yeah. Seems like a little bit of a change of the guard.
Like taking the corn cob out of her buttocks.
Yeah, a little bit.
and actually joking around and having fun.
Seems like it. Seems like it.
Although she's never shit herself in the ring, but she has peed a little.
According to WWE Unreal, yeah. Yeah. No, I saw the highlight. I didn't see.
I saw the highlight.
Yeah, I like Punky goes.
I love how Punk wouldn't stop asking her either.
Yeah.
Answer the question.
He goes, sorry, you guys are just kind of working, and I'm just asking if you shit yourself. And everyone else is like, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Context. It's that meme of like the HR guy who's like coming up is like, I had shit myself. I peed a little bit. HR, please. Yeah. So exactly right. The right gal's got the dub. Sami Zayn carrying Cross. The right girl did not get the dub here. Sami Zayn getting the win here.
Or did he?
Working the very many layers of carrying Cross. Apparently he got a contract offer. Same thing with Scarlett. What is?
No.
I don't know what that is.
Do you want? So his contract's up.
Yeah.
As of when, Scotty? As of Saturday, his contract's up.
Yes.
I'm calling it right now. It's a work.
Yeah, I have
He's
it.
already signed.
I have it on our quick roll up a little bit later. That was Bully Ray's idea, which I didn't think was all too bad. So that's kind of.
Yeah, I want you to talk about that because
we'll be able to.
Bully Ray's a freaking genius.
Like I said, even from that, I was
should
able
be
to
a
kind of
producer.
tweak it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know why TNA probably hasn't offered him, or just if he's fine working just with Busted Open, but regardless. So yeah, I guess again, working the layers. Sami
He's got a
Zayn.
match with the Hardys. He's got to get ready for.
Yeah, that ought to be fun. One more time. Let him have it.
TLC match.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, yeah, Sami Zayn getting the win here.
I'm okay with it.
Just carrying Cross, taking more back bumps. That's okay.
Sammy, yeah, right? He doesn't take back bumps, man.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Sammy's still the lovable loser.
Yeah, he's got to change that up in some sort of way. You got to get him a new gimmick. Get him something new. Get him something new to play with.
I could go for a Sammy heel turn.
Yeah. On to Tiffany and Jade. That's okay. We can work with that. Very much a surprise here. Is this where the Jade Cargill push dies?
I don't think it dies. I think it gets put on pause.
Okay.
I think WWE, unlike other companies, not going to mention any names, realized that she's not ready in ring to be a champion.
Okay.
She's got everything outside of the ring. She's got the following, the charisma, the body, everything like that. She still works horrible.
I know. The fact that you could run this episode and you could say the same thing in this, 8, 10, 9,
We were talking
12
about
months
it when
ago.
she was in AEW.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if she needs to work with like The Undertaker and just learn how to work big.
Yeah, that was gonna be my thing. Kind of what Raquel Rodriguez has adopted. She heard that advice from Kevin Nash. Work big. Like you're already basically 6 foot. Work big. And then same thing. Jade Cargill's 5'10", probably, and with her heel, with the boots on, probably 6 foot. Just work big, work your style.
And you're a physical specimen.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, work with what you got. Don't try and be the finesser.
She cuts great promos. I like her promos.
Yeah.
Her promos are solid. She's got the physique. She just needs the move set that's going to get her there. Once she figures that out, I have no problem putting a belt on her. But I do think this was a little bit of people going, all right, Tiffy time isn't over quite yet. She's still solid.
Okay, that's fair. That word association with Jade Cargill, just not ready. It's just I feel like that's been kind of the phrase of the word.
She may never be ready, but they'll eventually put it on her.
Sure, yeah. Is this now Randy and Jelly versus...
Surprisingly good.
You think so?
Surprisingly good.
For Jelly Rolls, I think I was just grading maybe just too focused on Jelly. He was doing okay, wasn't selling, but obviously him getting that big frog splash, that's kind of what we were talking about. Take him out, and he's able to toss him off to the side. He's able to kind of roll off. They'll have their interaction in the ring to kind of like, oh, he's all, kind of again, buy time. He makes a little bit of a comeback.
You want my honest to God statement?
Sure.
I don't give a shit if he didn't sell the whole damn time. You take that bump, you got my respect.
Okay, fair enough.
That's an elite bump that not many wrestlers are willing to do.
That's fair.
And kudos to Logan because he hit it perfectly.
Yeah.
He absolutely hit it perfectly.
And then, of course, Jelly takes the pin. I mean, that's kind of the obvious answer there in terms of who should get the out, not get the out type deal. But, yeah, I mean, not really all too sold. Do I want to see Jelly Roll back in the ring again? No, not
It's going to happen.
That's, okay, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think there was a little bit more that I had on that match, but that's okay. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul take the win. Congratulations. What did I have? Oh yeah, Jelly Roll after hitting a Spanish Fly.
Just kills any kind of momentum.
Oh yeah.
Would kill any kind.
Oh,
I still.
Oh, if you would have done a leg drop like Hogan onto McIntyre for the win. Oh God, that would have been great. Body slam into a leg drop, and then Jelly Roll gets the win.
That would have been funny. That would have been funny.
Hi, Nick Johnson, here to kill wrestling.
I used to be John Cena.
Yeah. I've been working on
But
this
you
old
couldn't
character.
see me.
Yeah, I was working with this old character, John Cena, until they toss that to the side. We'll get to that, too. Was it just our main event now? Punky and Gunther? Woo-hoo.
Solid match.
Yeah, solid match. Gunther gets a little bit of fake color on the outside.
Thank you, Nick, for saying that.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Well, yeah.
like, "Oh my God, he's bleeding."
Oh, that was juice to all juiciness.
First off, why the F are you grabbing your nose, Gunther, when it's all over your forehead? You idiot.
And it's good to buy him some time. I'm not, obviously, as soon as...
He's actually got a nose injury.
Okay.
He's getting surgery on his nose.
Okay.
That's why they're giving him time off.
So they're giving him, I think, but didn't they say it was like his orbital bone, or am I just making that up?
It might be his septum.
Okay, I think that's
orbital
that's what they
area.
said on the show and on the Raw the following night. So yeah, whatever. Whether it's a work or not, that's fine. Give him some time off. He very much deserved it. Whether it was his face, it should be probably his back from carrying all these fucking just terrible stretches. But it is what it is. Yeah.
You didn't. I thought the match was really good.
Yeah, I thought the match was solid. For what it's worth, yeah. But, of course, the biggest pop was the ending. Out comes Rollins. Didn't get this guy. Did not get this guy. Was not worked in any sort of way.
I actually got verbally pissed off when he turned around and started going to the back. I'm like, you suck. You suck. And then I noticed Heyman just hanging.
Yeah.
And I went, uh-oh.
Just lurking.
Uh-oh.
And sure enough, burn it down after a fantastic 4 minutes of CM Punk being champion. If you caught his... What? Oh, I didn't... Okay. Nice.
I have to say this, though. Poor Punk was so gassed he couldn't even hit him with the belt right.
Yeah. He was,
I felt bad for Phil at that moment.
He was done for, to the point where, I'm kind of with you, where usually I'm like sitting there, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine with the cash-in, but usually don't they kind of both have to stand up? I thought that was a rule.
No, they've gotten rid of that.
Yeah, they did.
They've completely gotten rid of that. You take them out as long as they can get up.
Yeah, no, I said that the last time. That's how Tiffany Stratton beat Nia. I was like, she didn't even get up. This is bullshit. So
remember when Daniel Bryan had to wait for Big Show to get up?
Yeah, exactly. That's horse shit. But yeah, overall the biggest pop. Well, if we already said it, I'm pretty sure I was like, yeah, I'm like, I think I said at the time, like, it would be in poor taste probably, considering that Adam Cole's legit injury had just happened that night, and then later on they go ahead and do this knee injury with Rollins. So, you know what? If it really was layered like that, fine. I already kind of kind of messing it up already with who he said he told. He's like, the only two people that knew were my lovely wife and the Oracle. And then later on in an interview, he's like, the only two people that knew were my daughter and the Oracle. And she's like, well, was it the daughter? Was it Becky? Was it... Exactly. And then...
I will say this. The daughter almost screwed everything up the day of.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I think either Becky or Seth said, yeah, daughter almost ruined the whole thing. Oh, yeah.
As soon as she found out, she told her teacher.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a teacher's job to find out what's going on at home sometimes if there's ever...
Yeah,
issue.
that's
there's
true.
ever an issue of like, hey, we just kind of...
I mean, Becky does come across as a
Parents have been
violent
having some weird behavior. Your dad's limping one day and then he's not. Like, what's going on? Mr. Young Rollins? I don't know what the daughter's name is.
I will say...
Rue.
I'll say
Rollins.
this. I'll say this much, and I know you're not going to like to hear this. Kudos to Punk. Old Punk wouldn't have done this.
Yeah, I mean...
No way you're cashing in on me. No way.
Yeah, probably not. And again, whether it's some of it's legit or not, I guess that is in the first WWE Unreal episode where he's like, I don't know. The first Punk wouldn't have done this. Exactly, kind of what you just said, where the old Punk wouldn't have done this. That's still the old guy. It's still the old Punk. So yeah, that could have been the same thing. Punk also said he doesn't really want to be the World Heavyweight Champion. He doesn't want that run. He doesn't need that type deal. What'd you have there, Scotty?
Me and Frankie were talking about it earlier. Is Seth Rollins the ultimate opportunist and the best Money in the Bank holder in history?
No.
I was honestly not thinking that along the lines of that, but he does this top his Brock Lesnar cash in, or is it still kind of 1A 1B type deal?
It's 1A 1B.
Okay,
Edge will forever be the ultimate opportunist.
I think so.
Didn't he only
He
win it
did
once,
it
though?
first. He did it first. It never been done before. It set the precedent of taking advantage of a champion while they were down.
Yeah.
Everybody thought, oh, well, he's just going to come out and say, I'm taking you on this pay-per-view. Where Edge goes, I'm cashing it in right now when John Cena's bloodied, been in the Elimination Chamber, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
And had won. Yeah. So, for me, it will always be Edge. I will say, Seth has done the best at cashing in at big pay-per-views.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the one point I've seen is this one not only was a great cash-in, but it had the story behind it, too.
That helps.
With the whole fake injury, with sticking a line of screwing over CM Punk, which has been his goals since he came back.
100%.
That's like a 2-year story at that point.
It's a great work.
And it
I'll
comes
give him
full
credit where
circle
credit's
with
due.
CM Punk being able to cash in at one point on Edge, and then now Rollins cashing in on him.
Yeah.
So it all comes around. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty solid way to end it. It was big hype for night one. Kind of like I said, from Water Fountains, it finds its balance though. Of course, from night one into night two. What's up? Night one main event. Yeah, this is better. Definitely better. Into night two, I suppose. Ready to roll?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm just gonna go off. Who? Oh yeah, it was the Naomi retaining over Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Kind of already touched upon this a little bit. That was probably the coolest part.
I did not realize her dad was a world-renowned guitarist.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. He was shredding. There you go. That's a nice way to put it there, Frankie. Killing it on the ones and twos. Yeah, that was probably one of the more exciting. I feel like we've seen that ending before with the riptide off the top and Rhea getting cooked, but I felt like it was dumb for Rhea to get rolled up and pinned. I feel like maybe she could have got tossed out to the side and then Io should have got pinned up because she just got the riptide
I think it
off her.
leads to Rhea being really pissed off at Naomi.
Okay.
Kind of
Sure.
thing. So
yeah, again, I was invested. I was watching for a bit, and then just kind of.
I just need Naomi to drop it to Vakir. That's it. That's all
Yeah, I
want.
think that was the next thing we
all I
saw on
want.
Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was this next into the TLC?
TLC.
Again, arguably, it could have been. It was Spot Fest galore. I felt like, again, could have been a little bit more storytelling from all this whole idea of, like, us tag teams got to band together type deal and beat up the Wyatt Six. And it kind of did for like the first 3 seconds, I think. And then it kind of just set up to, all right, guys, you go grab the ladder, we'll go grab the tables, you go grab the chairs, and we're going to all have a fun time type deal. So that's kind of what it turned into.
The 2 times that I was going, please don't die, Candice LeRae.
Yes. Candice LeRae. Might have been MVP. Could have
She
been definitely some
did
MVP
that
votes.
stuff in PWG.
She did, yeah.
All the time, and everybody's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Yeah, that's old school Candice LeRae right there."
Yeah. That's
And then
Tommaso with that muscle up.
dude, that was just pure impressive.
Yeah. To avoid the Frazier's spear.
No, it was Frazier.
Yeah. Yeah, Frazier trying to do the. Oh, that was nuts too.
Oh, that was the other moment where I was like, "God, don't die, don't die, don't die."
And thank God Tommaso Ciampa moved because he would have got squooshed. But Frazier tries to recreate the Edge Hardy spot, but Ciampa's like, I've seen this episode before. Does that pull up with his
That's
his
a
gut,
40-year-old dude doing that,
trusting the
way.
tiniest little hook to
hold
him up along with the 2 title belts. So that was beyond impressive. It's a lot of just like I said, a lot of spot festy glory stuff here. Glad everyone was basically A-okay. I knew, like I said, call the Wyatt Six coming out on top. You definitely did a lot of different ways, but I hate to say it when you kind of toss everyone, make them all equal, with the way that they have, with just like, just everyone's all banding together, then no one really sticks out type deal. So, sure, Frax team should have won. There you go. But there you have it. The Wyatt
right
Six
team
retaining.
won.
Yeah, no, exactly. Wyatt Six retaining is fine with me over all the listed names. So, again. Yeah, Solo Fatu in a cage.
Most disappointing match of the night.
Yeah, a little overproduced.
Horrible.
Yeah, you're biffing when you're biffing like the most important spot, which is getting Solo or getting Jacob handcuffed to the top, and then you also miss the spot of him ripping the handcuffs off with the camera. You just missed the whole point. So it was kind of brutal. And as Jesse Ventura would say, why is he just allowed to walk out the front door? What are we doing? Yeah. Yeah. How is this okay?
As Jesse Ventura's going ape shit in Puerto
He is
Rico.
freaking out watching that.
I hate the WWE.
Yeah, so again, I get it's okay with him retaining, but having Tatunga Tonga, Babunga Bunga, Ala Lunga Lunga all get in there and help, it's kind of gets oversaturated. Like
How'd
I said,
that go again?
Tatunga Tunga, Babunga Lunga, and Ala Balunga Luga all got together, and like I said, yeah. Tatunga Tonga, Ala Lunga, Balunga
Or Utah.
Lunga. And was it just me also? Just I didn't feel like they utilized the cage as much. Maybe it's because I'm watching too many Moxley matches. Like using the mat, using the
To be fair,
the street, using it as like a weapon, more or less. It kind of just felt like they were having a match inside of a cage instead of having a steel cage match.
They didn't do bumps.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
Like I said, most disappointing
Yeah.
match of the night.
yeah, like I said, didn't need them to rip them people to shreds. Which again, the moonsault off the top to kind of take care of everything, to put a bow on it was fine with me. But yeah, like I said, this didn't need to be that violent. But like I said, use the cage if it's there. Come on, it's a big pay-per-view event. People are spending $1,600 to sit in the nosebleeds. What else we got here? Was it just the main event after? Like I said, we talked Dom.
We already talked Dom and AJ.
Yeah, we talked Dom AJ again, probably in our minds. Just like I said, if it was an Eddie salute fest, that's fine. We were good with that. But
Anytime
otherwise,
you can salute the GOAT.
yeah, you do it. Then into the main event, Cody Rhodes defeating John Cena. If you don't mind, let's take a step back, and this goes into Friday night where John Cena goes ahead and just tosses the heel gimmick to the side. No more.
Do you think that was
Thoughts, questions, concerns?
Okay, this to me is them going, okay, we're bringing Brock in. We need to do a quick change.
I think there's a mixture of that, and they're probably just recognizing, oh shit, this didn't work. This didn't work at all. Let's toss it aside.
Because they didn't do it right.
Yeah, they didn't do it right, and it's also, I think, on top of it, they were thinking they're like, we can get away with it because everyone's just so over right now.
And
there's John Cena can do no wrong in some people's minds.
do you know how you make him a pure heel?
Yeah.
You have him do that flop on Friday and then flop right back and be absolutely dead on vicious to the point where Cody stretchered out.
Yeah. They could do that.
That would have made him a true heel.
That would have helped for sure. I mean, true heel would have been having Cody still stay out there, having Lesnar out there, and then they both, Cena and Lesnar, would have both beat up Cody, but
and then pee on him.
Yeah, and really just like give him the business.
What?
But yeah, like we kind of mentioned also from earlier, just kind of some very fun spots in here. It seemed like you mentioned this might be Cena's best match of this run. He's kind of already
put it in his top 5 already.
just in this whole career.
Yeah.
It could be, definitely could be. Do you think they sneak in one more Cody and Cena before? No, you don't think so. Before time ends, and then I guess
think they're good.
Okay.
If Cena's not going to have the title anymore,
Okay, that's fair.
it's good.
Yeah.
That's why I say, like, I told Scotty and them while we were sitting in there, I have a prediction for his last match. Braun Breaker.
I like that. Again, on the line of, you said putting over young talent. This would be the young talent for sure to put over.
The next dude.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
the
not
next
unstable.
guy that's possibly the face of the company for the next 20 years.
He'll be making a couple. His paychecks will have a couple commas in there for sure. Yeah, that would be the way to go, I think, with Braun Breaker and Cena. Again, hopefully he does that bit where he takes it on, puts it back off, takes it back on. That would be good. Does it multiple times. Angle did that a couple times. Yeah, I like that. That was always good. And I always thought it was funny you can do that in the game too.
Take it off, put it back on.
Or even if they were already off, like he would do the motion anyways. Like that was my favorite. But kind of like I said, just grading SummerSlam. The biggest takeaways, from the cash in, Cross's loss, no Rhodes turn, Lesnar's return. We already talked about that. Obviously, that was just gross from top to bottom.
I give it a B+ up until Lesnar's return.
Okay, and then just
I'll use that as a separate entity and call that an F.
I'm gonna be honest. Just in terms of match quality, I'll do the same thing. I'll set aside Lesnar. Other than, like I said, other than Styles and Dominic, Cody and Cena was good. I'm not gonna say it was perfect. Again, fun spots. Same thing with the TLC. I wasn't really all too entertained. Again, I always put in the mind of you're at a WWE event, so you're paying so much money to be here. And if I were to do that, if I were to spend a couple $100 to go to this event, or even $1,000, would I enjoy it? Would I have said that's worth my time, worth my money? No, absolutely not. So I don't think it was a really good show. I don't think it was worth it. Like I said, in terms of moments, good moments, the cash in, and I won't say I'll say a controversial moment that was worth talking about in Brock Lesnar's return. The moments were headline material, but the matches were dog shit. let's just be honest. Let's just be honest here.
I disagree. I think there were 2 bad matches.
Okay.
Maybe 3, because the carrying Sammy fell flat for me.
Yeah. I mean, there was that match. I didn't.
Jade and Solo were my 3 that just really fell flat.
I mean, like I said, I night 1, other than maybe the main event, not really all too much to write home about.
See, I argue that night 1 was possibly better than night 2
and
because I enjoyed it that much.
sure, and like I said, the really the saving grace is for sure the cash in. But yeah. So there
Agree
you go.
to disagree, sir.
So there you go. That is the SummerSlam, the 2-night SummerSlam. Of course, they announced they'll be having the next 2-night SummerSlam in Minnesota. I guess who won the pony there?
Minnesota, eh?
Yeah. Exactly. Guess who's from there? You connect the dots there. You'll be able to watch it through ESPN, through this new ESPN WWE agreeing on a streaming service come 2026. All the library, all the content, the PLEs, everything else included for $29.99 a month. You'll have to go over and enjoy that new platform that ESPN will be establishing.
Well,
so a couple
it's
different things to get to. But
It's
go ahead.
not just WWE that you get with that platform. You get all the ESPN channels too.
Tell that to a wrestling fan. They don't give a shit about
Well,
the SEC.
I understand that aspect of
They
it.
don't care about college ball.
But like
They think all that
$29.99,
stuff is fake.
$29.99 does get you a lot more than just the WWE.
Yes.
So, us being in sports media, that's crucial. I like that aspect of it. But I see where you're coming from, just being a wrestling fan. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah. So like I said, a lot of people doing the math. Of course, if you already have
Peacock's
cable,
going up to $18, people.
yeah.
It's
If you already have cable, it's going to be included later on down the line. But again, that's a different entity. You're already paying however much for that. People were like, "Oh, you're going to be paying upwards of $140 a month to be a wrestling fan now if you want to watch WWE content." Of course, there's always the free sites. Share amongst yourselves. But
there's free sites.
of course, but of course, don't tell Paul because eventually, TK will probably find out what they are and shut them down. So stop sharing. Gatekeep, damn it, a little bit. Just. You can gatekeep. It's fine. Don't
K-Fab!
tell your friends that you trust, and that's it. You don't tell anybody else. I'll leave it at that. Again, but if you feel like paying, this will be your option. The ESPN announcement that happened. Again, whether it was to kind of brush other things under the rug and get us to talk about other things, but no. We're talking about both. Yeah, ESPN adding this again. It'll be all the other things included, like you said, all the content from college football stuff, maybe some MMA and UFC on there as well, but it will just be people looking for, the old WWE library. And for what it's worth, like I said, I'm already a Comcast Xfinity subscriber, so I'll have this later on down the line. I won't have to worry about the extra, $29.99 bells and whistles, which is fine. But for any of those, like I understand this is bull crap. Like I said, I get it. Just another extra fee. Again, TKO and WWE missing the point, missing the plot. They're like, hey, is this about the fans or is this about the money? Literally, it's all about the money, so they don't care. So
It is what it is. Once again, Peacock's $18. You're only going to pay $11 more. If you're stressing about $11, you got bigger issues.
that's true.
Probably shouldn't
fair.
have any streaming services.
That's fair.
I'm just going to say that. But,
it's piling up, as they say.
Um,
Piling up.
Peacock put up a good fight, though.
Peacock.
Peacock's offer was, hold on, I had it here, $275 per year,
Okay.
million.
I thought ESPN got in the billions though.
That was for the 5 years.
Ugh,
So it was $325 million per year.
Ah, gotcha. It's a big old chunk of change right there, man.
Yeah, it's a nice. Hey, that's
And
a
they,
nice petty. That's a nice petty cash wallet.
And they went ahead and made it known that they will be on there because it was Roman Reigns, Cody. Wasn't Paul Heyman all on ESPN?
I saw
that very
Cody.
same
I
night?
saw Cody for sure. I'm not sure.
I think Roman was on First Take. Yeah. Okay.
I haven't seen.
Let's piggyback. That's what I forgot to talk about.
Okay.
With Lesnar.
Go ahead.
Did you see Paul Heyman on Ariel Helwani
I did not.
trying to do some damage control on this?
Paul Heyman's not the best when it comes to doing damage control.
I would argue that is the guy to send out there. You send out your pit bull.
Okay.
Send out your guy that has no morals, no problem not paying any of his ECW talent from back in the day, making a bunch of millions and millions of dollars. I think that's the guy you send out there, which they have before. I feel I feel like it was the Saudi Arabia trip. It was a couple other things that they've sent Paul out for with exactly that, doing exactly that damage control, which. To sit there and the way he compared Lesnar to God, Jesus, gods, and to say like, they were all judged by others. Why not Lesnar? Just is it hypocrisy? Is it just blinding? Again, is it just gaslighting us? What was that? Because again, just dumbfounded by the people trying to spin zone this and be like, again,
No.
Well, what we were trying to point is like, well, it got over. The fans are excited, so why shouldn't you be?
It's the old philosophy: if you don't talk about it, it will eventually go away.
Oh yeah,
it's
straight up saying he will not be canceled.
No.
He goes, everyone has criticism in life. There are people that criticize Jesus. There are people that criticize Moses. There are people that criticize Muhammad. There are people that criticize God or gods. There is no president that has ever existed with a 100% approval rating along that kind of stuff. Like, he goes through presidents. There's always going to be critics of everything that we do, and very few people ever make it to the top in life without ever making mistakes or having skeletons in their closet. Obviously, the decision was made. It's time to bring Brock Lesnar. Whatever that decision is based on, I respect it.
Okay, so let me say this. Other than your president,
You gonna respect that, Paul? If that was your daughter,
other than the present president and Brock Lesnar, I don't know how many of those people that he brought up have been accused, and I will say accused, of sex trafficking and lewd and obscene acts.
He went into
of one of the presidents, he said FDR. I thought he said FTR. I'm like, what is the revival?
What does
Dax and
revival do
Cash?
to you?
Yeah, what does Dax and Cash have anything to do with this?
He mentioned Clinton, FDR, Donald Trump, Abe Lincoln. Yeah.
Another wrestler, Abe Lincoln.
Okay. To be fair,
Wrestling Hall of Fame.
To be fair, Clinton's was consensual. He didn't. The cigar did.
There we go.
You like that one, don't you, Andrew? Don't you, Andrew? You like that one, don't you?
Saxophone. Saxophone. Yeah, so Paul on Ariel Helwani was, that was
Company man.
interesting.
Company man.
Yeah. Paul Heyman, pay Tommy Dreamer. That's all I got to say.
I also thought of it as Paul Heyman has personal relationships with like guys like Roman, guys that he's worked with for a long time, guys like CM Punk. Personal relationship with Brock Lesnar, he's going to stand up
Paul
for him.
does love the guys he works with.
Yeah.
But at some point, it's like, okay, you could have defended him, but maybe not go over the top with it.
But that's
like
Paul.
that. Yeah.
That's always Paul.
Oh, yeah.
He sat there on First Take when he was with Roman Reigns and called himself the GOAT manager, and Stephen A. brought up Bobby Heenan, and you know what his response was? I'm the GOAT, he's dead.
Yeah.
And, of course, Ariel Helwani's going to talk about Brock Lesnar, of course.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
That was one of the other ones.
I would not have.
When it came on Pat McAfee's show for the Raw on Netflix. That was for that one. That was a hoot. So I mean, again, just that was.
It's Paul being Paul.
I guess so. It's just unreal. Speaking of unreal,
Yeah! What a transition! That was awesome!
WWE
No, that's what you do in this industry.
WWE unreal.
You give props to great transitions.
Now that I watched the first episode, at least, I'll give you my take of. again, I think what I said kind of still stands. Of they told the younger guys, they told the younger squad like Rhea, like, you know, you can be real. Tell us what's up. It was kind of cool to see the inside there. We kind of do remember that, you know, her having that panic attack around that time. I think there was that report about that, so that was kind of interesting to see it from, like, actually get a point of view of it. But yeah, overall, I was. Like I said, I wasn't insulted for the first episode as much as I thought I would be. It was very kind of lowbrow how I or other people would kind of explain to to newer fans, like, hey, this is kind of how the industry works a little bit.
They gave you a peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
They didn't lift the whole veil.
Yeah, exactly.
They did not near lift the whole veil.
No. Like I said, again, very, very, very nice kind of elementary way of describing, like, hey, this is guerrilla. This is how the show works. Again, just like a basic breakdown of like how the broadcasting is of it. Like, hey, this is the heart and soul right here. You walk right into here. You walk right out. There's the show. There's the crowd.
I have a thought.
Sure.
Hey, WWE.
Hey.
You want to have some balls? Go into the process of bringing Brock back on season 2 of Unreal.
Okay.
I'm just saying. You don't want to hide nothing. Put it on Unreal how this whole decision came about.
That would be that. You saw some.
That'd be great too.
You saw a couple of different interesting reactions on some of the AEW side of things. We'll get to that a little bit later on, but yeah, there you have it.
Mixed emotions was how it was described.
Yeah, WWE. Yeah, that's probably a good way
from
to describe
the WWE side.
I again, for what it's worth, with Unreal, kind of getting back to that, I'll be interested. I'll keep watching. I'll see how the season plays out. Like I said, I'm not going to be excited. I'm not racing home to go watch WWE Unreal right now.
I thought it was.
I'll probably watch it how I watched it last time. I'll be playing MLB The Show, and then I'll have it on the background.
I thought it was well done.
Okay.
And it gave you some insight to Jey Uso stuff. So.
Okay. It was not the first episode. I didn't get that far. Okay. Did you finish all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
I binged that sucker in one day.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Same with the SEC one.
Oh, is that Rivals thing? The rivalries?
No, SEC is any given Saturday.
Okay, gotcha.
It gives a behind the scene. It's college football.
Okay, I saw those like.
It's really good.
Is there something like that, or am I mixing it up, or is that exactly what that is? Where it's like they're going between the rivalries of, like, Alabama versus Auburn.
That's kind of what SEC Unreal is.
Okay,
but it's more of taking you through the season.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, for sure. All right, understandable. So quickly into some quick roll-up or some Fight Forever. Got a couple topics here. Kind of touched upon it a little bit. It's Cross and Scarlett with a little bit of a contract update, I think, from what it's worth.
Go for it.
I think, like I said, is it confirmed that they've been offered something again? Okay, so they've been offered.
Last time I heard, them signing was imminent.
Yeah, but here was Bully Ray's theory. Now, I butchered just a little bit, so I apologize. But that clip went viral on Busted Open of him saying it was essentially, sign the deal underneath the table. Don't tell the fans. Don't tell all the plugs and everything like that. Don't tell the internet. Have him come out and Bully Ray said don't put him out on TV. Don't have the cameras pan over and show him. I say the camera should show him.
Yes.
But 100. He was under the idea, like, do it like Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, where the fans are getting the footage. The fans are putting everything up on social media, like, what the hell's Cross doing here? He's not under contract. He's hijacking Raw again, whatever. But I think that could be one of the routes to do it. And again, slowly he builds a petition. He goes to all the shows. He says he's in the parking lot. He's taking videos. He's up on his personal. He's up on Scarlett's personal. He's posting everything on all the social medias. All the people around him are posting everything. Just think, get Cross back into Raw. Get Cross back into WWE. Like, he's saying that should be the route to go to. Like I said, if we're tightening the screws, as he Bully Ray even says on certain things, I say the camera should pick him up. And do it during those BS matches, like, Grayson Waller versus The Miz. Like, who gives a fuck? So you pan over to Cross, and you're just like, oh, he's standing on the chair. He's getting the crowd chanting, "We want Cross, we want Cross," and then of course Michael Cole's gonna be like, "We want Lesnar. What's going on?"
I got a mix for you.
Sure.
Let me pitch this to you. Backstage, someone's down, injured, fake blood, whatever you want to call it, and then you go straight to social media with fans catching Cross with maybe like a chain wrapped around his hand.
Or do you leave him the person that's all beaten, bloody, battered, and then you just leave the hourglass?
The hourglass.
Leave the
that wouldn't be
hourglass and a
bad
note.
either.
Even that maybe that's overkill, but just leave the hourglass because it's a little bit too close to the Bray Wyatt with the lantern. But I don't know. It's some people might make.
Bray
that.
didn't leave the lantern though. He just carried
No,
it.
he didn't do that. Some people people will make the leap in the stretch. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, for sure.
How about this one? Tiffany Stratton refusing to talk Hogan on Logan Paul's podcast. Said she, quote, doesn't want to get canceled again. Anything on that one? Anything on that reaction? How about just any one of these stars? Some of them just don't want to talk about
Kudos to Brooke Hogan for going on Love Sponge's radio show and clearing the air that he was not the one that leaked the video.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Did not hear about that.
She called in
Nice. Okay.
and actually vindicated him, and he's been saying it for what, 12 years now,
I think so.
that
Probably
he
since
wasn't
it
the one
happened.
that leaked it.
Yeah. Probably
she-
since the Gawker whole thing. Still sticking on Hogan a little bit. The appearances, the pictures from the Hogan funeral. I don't know. Two different things. One, the appearances, who was actually there, and then two, some people just on the, what scumbag took a video of this funeral type deal. So
They're
I
called paparazzi people.
mean, yeah, I mean, you knew it was inevitable that someone was going to post something, but
I
of course
don't-
you saw Shane, Stephanie, I saw DDP. I believe later on there was like a post at Hogan's bar. There was kind of like another wrap up party. Of course, Nick, the son was there. Matt Riddle, I believe, was there. There's like a
I don't know how
Oh yeah, Copeland. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah, Matt Riddle. Yeah,
for the third time, Matt Riddle.
yeah,
He was there 3 times.
yeah.
Wow,
3 different
that's
times. Red hair.
Idiots. He said Matt Riddle. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention like always.
I know.
I don't know how. Sad that he's gone.
Of course.
Probably the most influential pro wrestler of my generation. I don't know how I feel about them shoving it down our throats. I don't know how I feel about having Nick Hogan at SummerSlam.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's all I'm going to say about it.
I chalked that up to just another. I don't want to say another nobody celebrity, but just one of the other celebrities that they kind of show in the crowd type deal. Where
Yeah, he's a killer.
you want to? I heard a pretty. I mean, we're already.
Am I wrong?
We're already cussing, so we might as well say the tweet that I saw. Some guy goes, "Damn, Nick Hogan was front row to see Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. He's probably not he's probably not used to watching a car crash and not being involved with it." Yeah, so
Wow.
the internet was running wild with this one, brother.
Well, now think about this. Think about this, though. Convicted felon. You had a convicted felon wrestling. And then you had an accused sex trafficker and a person that forced himself on a woman show up.
Yeah.
We're killing it, WWE.
Whew. O.J. Simpson to host Raw next week.
I'd be as good a comeback as Chris Benoit.
It'd be great. How about quickly just running through the rest of these? R-Truth. The hell happened to you? It talks about him becoming a manager. Was what the last time I heard? Anything on that for you?
For who?
Not a clue. Maybe when Private Party appears.
Okay, I wouldn't be mad at that.
Okay, alrighty.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I don't even know what the talks are of that, but we'll see. Cardi B making her appearance.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
How about Cardi B just being the only person trying to maintain kayfabe backstage when Randy and Logan Paul were in the back together? I think that's more alarming than anything.
Was it always her? I thought it was Sexy Red. It was supposed to be the SummerSlam.
No, it was always Cardi B. Yeah.
Okay. I'm an idiot.
And to be fair, I mean, how they usually hype up celebrities and host for everything, they didn't do anything for her.
She hosted the Open.
Yeah, that was about it. They didn't really do anything else after that. Yeah, we kind of also mentioned it. Gunther getting some time off, something or nothing.
Something, but nothing.
Yeah, something and nothing all at the same time. And we also lightly mentioned this SummerSlam being set for Minnesota next year. Coincidence? I think not. And then finally, will ESPN cover WWE more than the NHL?
Yes.
And that's terrible because their NHL product is really good.
Sure.
Already in the one day, I feel like there's been more coverage.
How many times do I have to tell you, Scotty? No one gives a fuck about hockey.
Uso brothers, the Kachuk brothers. I think they're going to go
I'm taking
to
Usos every yeet. Yeah.
Exactly. The Kachuk brothers get maybe
That'd be a great street fight.
Yeah, that would be. That'd be fantastic.
Usos versus Kachucks. I do want to bring up two things from Raw.
Sure.
That I absolutely loved. The promo between Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch.
Yes.
Was
kudos.
Fantastic.
Tip of the cap to Nikki on that one for sure.
To both of them.
Yes.
Becky had to deliver it, but Nikki allowing it to be delivered, thank you. 2, what the actual fuck, Xavier Woods?
That hat was crazy. That was amazing.
Have you seen the thing where they put Mortal Kombat music to it?
Oh.
When Penta's wearing it? And he throws the head and hits Xavier?
I was thinking someone was going to do that, but has no one done the scary movie thing when the hat keeps getting bigger and bigger?
No.
I figured that was probably going to be the next one where they're going to get Xavier Woods getting into a cop car.
And kudos to Penta for being able to throw it so good.
Amazing.
It's a great throw.
Amazing.
I didn't think the hat was that flexible, though. It hits Xavier and goes, yeah. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that was good.
I literally laughed out loud when I saw them.
Anything on LA Knight getting cucked
Don't
out
care.
of the World Heavyweight Championship match?
Don't care.
Don't remind.
How many times do I have to tell you, Scotty? He's not a main eventer. Not a main eventer.
Nah, I mean, it's getting
gonna
more
be
and more clear that way.
It's going to be 2 to 3 years down the road or never. And I'm leaning towards never.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go ahead and
because they obviously don't give a crap what the public thinks. AKA, quote unquote, Karrion Kross not re-signing, but he's signed on.
Kross, Knight. I mean, a bunch of other names on the shelf, of course. Anything else to quickly wrap up Raw, SmackDown, NXT? Anything else in between?
No.
Yeah, that was a lot to get.
Hey, McAfee. You can stay away for a while.
He is, I think.
I know he is, but yeah, Corey's earned his right to stay there forever.
100%. I did like his little. There was only him on WWE on Rio for like 5 seconds. Paul Levesque tells him to go do something. He goes, "All right, cool. I'm gonna go lay down." Like, all right, all right. Thanks, Pat. All righty, well, we're good with SummerSlam. Get us some A-dub, a little bit, like I said, some MB beef. We'll get to that and everything else in between on the AEW side of things, right here on Bad Karma Wrestling.
You can.
Hey, watch your mouth. Wine. I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors party after work. I've been drinking Coors since my college days. The cold draft taste is second to none. Yeah, worth the recorder, am I right? You know it, mother.
Hey, you get those reports done?
Yeah. No. You, sir. Attention, employees.
staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
Who's all? Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Oh, shh. Boss. Hey, sir, go yourself. You're fired!
The Chicagoland area has a large number of lonely dogs currently filling shelter pens, just waiting to find a family. Nothing adds warmth to a home like a wagging tail and a warm pair of brown eyes. If you are considering adding a dog to your household, visit the Anderson Animal Shelter, where adoption counselors can assist you in selecting your new best friend. Make your house a home. Adopt a shelter dog. To see a current list of adoptees, visit their website at www.andersonanimalshelter.org or meet them in person at 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin. Don't have room in the home for a new furry family member? Donations of toys, collars, and soft or hard non-perishable dog food are always accepted and are greatly appreciated. All animals are spayed or neutered and are waiting with tails wagging to find a loving home. Visit 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin or www.andersonanimalshelter.org for more details.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling
Give me a hell yeah.
with No Gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
And we back on BK Dub.
BK Dub, BK Dub.
Talk a little AE Dub. Some reactions from some people that were not, like I said, not only on the WWE side of things from this Lesnar return. We got that. We got some MB beef potentially between MVP and SpeedBall. I don't know if you saw that. We'll go ahead and get to that.
I think
as well.
MVP's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. If you want me to be honest,
Like I said, it's a little bit. I'm not quite sure what to make of it just yet. Not quite sure what to make of it just yet, just because we saw what happened online. But like I said, we'll get to that in just a second. Let's finish one plate before we get to another. Some notable AEW names that was reacting to the Lesnar return, such as Mercedes Moné, Swerve Strickland. Not so much as a reaction, but reacting to the hype. So therefore, you post. MJF posted something around the same time, and then so did Tony Khan. So like I said, kind of just riding the wave. But I don't know if you saw. Have you heard about this? Have you seen about this? Have you seen this? Mercedes Moné went ahead and just put up a picture of a very angrily faced Hangman Adam Page, and then, like I said, no caption, just a picture of him, followed by Swerve Strickland putting up. I didn't quite understand this reference. I've never seen the show, but putting up Franklin Saint from Snowfall. Just this little, and I don't know if it's like I said. I don't know if the scene has something to do with the reaction. Is it just his face being the reaction? Again, not quite sure. Like I said, it's going over my head because I'm not a Snowfall fan. But again, AEW taking some opportunity to promote their own stuff right at that same time. Kind of like hey, that was garbage. This isn't. Let's do that. So exactly that. Any takeaways from the AEW side of wrestlers reacting to it? Were you on some people were on that side of like, oh well, Swerve would never say that to Lesnar's face. Like I'm just like, oh really? We're gonna do the tough guy act right now type deal. But anything on their reactions, or is it just kind of like a, hey, you're AEW wrestler, stay in your lane, worry about your side of the street?
100% say whatever you want to. As first and foremost, wrestlers are wrestling fans. Because they wouldn't be in wrestling if they weren't wrestling fans to start off.
Well, I'll put a point. Actually, there was lately the last tryout. I don't know if you saw it. It was under the news and rumors tab. But the latest batch of tryouts was a bunch of Olympians, bunch of gymnasts, people that aren't necessarily athletes that aren't necessarily wrestling fans. So,
but you don't know that.
But no, that's fair. That's fair. I don't know.
They could. There's plenty of athletes out there. I mean, you're seeing it now because WWE's bringing in the athletes. AEW does sometimes too, where you see them being fans. So I would have never guessed in a million years that Tyrese Halliburton was a wrestling fan.
Yeah, that's true.
You
That's
know?
fair. That's true. That's true. So yeah, again, I was on that side. People are just like, oh, they would never say this to this face. Like, again, relax with the tough guy act. But yeah, exactly right. Where wrestlers are still wrestling fans, they have the right to react. This is fine. It wasn't anything blasphemous. It wasn't anything, anything worse than what Lesnar may or may not have already done. So that's. I think this was
Has
fair
been
to-
accused of. Yes.
Yeah, I think this was fair to say. But how about some beef? How about some MV beef that's going on potentially between MVP, the Hurt Syndicate as a whole, and SpeedBall Mike Bailey? So, kind of backtracking a little bit from the story that was told. The Hurt Syndicate, a little rough, a little tough to work with. They didn't really want to put not put anyone over, but they wanted to put the right tag team over, and the teams that they were displaying currently in front of them, Jet Speed, they felt like weren't worthy of them dropping the titles to. So maybe that rubbed some people the wrong way, and then that further put...
I mean, they have only been there for a cup of coffee.
Yeah. And again, for them to act like they could call shots like that. But also, so is SpeedBall. SpeedBall hasn't been there very much longer either, so...
No, I was talking about SpeedBall.
Oh, gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
Jet.
But yeah, I mean, in terms of who's getting over, obviously the Hurt Syndicate was doing that. So I think they should have more say. But again,
They're veterans. Of course they should have more say.
yeah, but again, like I said, I'm mixed. I'm kind of torn because I see the posts, I see the reports about it, but then I see MVP and the Hurt Syndicate having that video with SpeedBall, basically saying, fuck you, SpeedBall. Oh, fuck you, MVP. And then Hurt Syndicate goes like, fuck you, SpeedBall. And they're like, yeah, fuck you two guys too. And then they just kind of walk off. So
MVP, get in the ring and wrestle.
yeah, I don't know if they're. That's fair. So I don't know if they're. If it's real or not. I can't tell. So maybe MVP is rubbing some people the wrong way. Maybe this Hurt Syndicate squad is.
I think he's protecting his guys.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want them to lose to people that he deems inferior.
He's making business decisions.
He deems inferior. He wants it to be legit. Like, yeah, this absolutely could happen. Like, once again, is SpeedBall going to beat Bobby Lashley or Shelton Benjamin in a one-on-one competition?
No.
Exactly. And I think that's where he was coming from. That being said, did you see the little tease that happened on Dynamite?
I think I know what you're getting. Was it the MVP and MJF?
Yes.
Yes, I love that. So exactly what I was going to kind of transition into a little bit as well.
Go ahead.
If eventually, when the Hurt Syndicate probably drop the titles at the end of this tournament, where Brodito gets the upper hand over the Young Bucks, Max and Jeremy Buck, the Generation Me is back.
By the way, I'm just going to say this. One of the cooler finishers I've seen in a very long time.
Yes. Again, such like
monkey flip into a 450.
Yeah, dude. I mean, how to find the mixture, the chemistry is just. You would have never thought that Brody King and
they
and
had to
Bandito.
have done stuff like in the indies somewhere.
Maybe later on down the line. Yeah, maybe that could have been the case. But again, like I don't know when. I would really have to go back and maybe the old Ring of Honor days. I know
My
Brody
assumption is that they're going to drop it to FTR.
Yeah, that could be the case.
Lining up a Christian Edge versus FTR world title where.
And of course, as soon as the Hurt Syndicate drop the titles, we of course, like we just mentioned, MVP and MJF going back and forth. He lays that little teaser of, "Hey MJF, if you are to get your Triple B back, guess who's going to be on your ass? Bobby." So that I was like, whoa, all right, a singles run for Bobby? Yes, sir. Give me that. Let me sign me up for that. So very much intrigued there. And then kind of piggybacking a little bit. So hopefully, again, pick your poison, or if you're on the side of, hey, this is legit, MVP is causing some stir, or I think AEW might be leaning into it a little bit. I think they're on that side of it.
Be true.
But speaking of Brodito, speaking of one half of Brodito, Brody King. Brody King announcing he's collaborating with Adidas and Brain Dead. I don't know if that's maybe like a different label or different company, but yeah, he's gonna have now his own limited shoe / boot. They actually do look pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Are you on this trend? Do you mind this trend right now? You can you can kind of see him right now. He's rocking them. Do you mind this trend of every wrestler getting a shoe now? Brody King, Swerve got his collab. Roman Reigns has his pair of shoes.
Brody's cool.
Yeah, he's kick ass.
Let the cool people do this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get the boots, I'll get the shoes.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll wear those when I go see God's Hate. That'd be great. Just don't jump on me,
just
Brody.
Point at your boots the whole time.
Yeah, bro, we got the boots. start kicking mud holes in people.
And then he does a cannonball on you?
Yeah, exactly. No. I'm no selling. I would have to no sell.
You're going to no sell a Brody cannonball?
Oh, yeah. I might have a broken arm, but I'll do it. I'd get mushed. Again, I've brought this up a couple times. Like, have you seen the Spotify picture of him? For God's Hate?
No.
It's him stage diving full go like that. I'm like, oh my God. To the fans that had to catch that? No, thank you. My goodness.
I'd move.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. It's a good solution because I would not want to get hurt.
I'd full on Ghostbusters his ass. the female version.
Get hurt and have to recover. And, hopefully recovering is Eddie Kingston. Latest update on him is he's back to training in the ring. All good news there. Still looking scruffy as all hell. But.
I mean, to be honest, he's probably just working on his cardio because nothing in his moveset is super impactful.
No, that's true.
His leg.
There you go. That's fair. Yeah, not gonna have to change up all too much there. Again, the strong style of just slapping, chopping, taking hits, taking the big arm shivers type deal. So yeah, he doesn't really have to change all too much athletically. But yeah, just getting back to the way of the ring, running the ropes type deal. Because apparently that's as tough as all hell to just have that cardio to do. Which again, tip of the cap there.
Can I throw out a possibility?
Sure.
The Protostar does an open challenge.
Which, yeah, he's opening it up. Great artistry, by the way. I don't know if you saw Don Callis and
first
Kyle
off,
Fletcher photo.
Fletcher's stealing from Shawn Michaels with the belt over his naked body.
Yes. They've also done this before with Don Callis and Omega.
Don Callis in a mesh shirt is something I never want to see.
Oh, man. Again.
Nips galore.
Man. Again, when you're talking about the guy that basically started AEW,
that picture
get your engines revving.
That picture in itself probably made Renee Paquette feel awkward and weird.
Oh yeah, she's
married to Moxley.
That's very true. Very true. That was another bald head she didn't want to deal with. But yeah, like I thought that was absolutely hilarious.
Bald what?
Bald head.
Bald. Oh! I thought you said something else.
Exactly. They've done that type of Don Callis artistry before. Again, that Omega picture with him with just like the jacked abs before, which is ridiculous. But
I wonder if he hung it up above his bed and told Sky Blue to come and get some.
Oh, I hope so. Hey now. By the way, I hate to point out, but that was kind of a brutal botch on Sky Blue's side this week. That was tough. Made up for it by getting sidewalk slammed onto the chair, but that was a tough look right before that. Yeah. Overall, that match was okay. That was all right. Yeah, I mean, again, then kind of just sticking along the side of talking keeping our doctor cap on. Unfortunately, Buddy Matthews will undergo ankle surgery. So stemming from that ankle injury when he rolled it on the February show, the February Australian Grand Slam, from when we were talking about, the ring looks weird, the mats look weird, and sure enough, it wasn't the same ring as they usually have it. Rolled it right away. I guess the rehab.
Kudos to him for wrestling that whole match, though.
Yeah.
That was bad apples.
Oh yeah. The rehab on it wasn't going well, so he will undergo ankle surgery. I didn't see a timetable, so not quite sure, but going to be out for a couple months for sure.
Do your thing.
Oh.
Do what you did earlier.
Oh, yeah. I mean, some people, of course.
It sucks that we're not going to see him in the ring.
Sucks we're not going to see him for some time. However, I don't feel a lot of sympathy only because, boo-hoo, you have to be home with Rhea Ripley for the next 6 months. Oh, no, you got to work out and be home with Rhea and do nothing? Oh, no.
And she gets to be on top because you can't put any weight on your ankle.
Oh, no. Oh, no, this is the worst. This is that I wish this upon nobody. No, again, get well soon, buddy.
Do you know what I want him to do?
Yes, go ahead.
I want him to get just tatted to the nines while he's gone.
That would be pretty cool.
And he just comes back and has a whole new persona.
Almost like, I mean, he can come back almost like Loomis with like a couple extra tattoos, get his hair all dreaded out.
Randy went away and came back with full sleeves. What are you talking about?
That's true too. That's true too. That's right.
He's just like,
finally had the time. I think that's what he said.
He's just like, is that Orton?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
And it still works with his character. Again, he's just Randy Orton's just Randy. So I mean, Buddy can just be Buddy. Like, doesn't matter. Finally, I added this on late, and because I forgot I heard about this, and I don't think it's not a gimmick. He made mention to it when Kyle Fletcher was going like, I heard Adam Cole, he's never going to return. And then he also made mention of Dustin Rhodes going to have double knee surgery, going to get both of his knees replaced. From experience, like, I mean, of helping my mother who had that happen twice, getting both of her knees done twice, it's going to be hell. It's going to suck. So get as much help as you can.
I really want to know how they
brutal.
Did that spot, though. The screwdriver spot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very interested to find out how they did that spot.
I was too, yeah.
2, him mentioning Cole tells me Cole's going to be back eventually. They just want him to take a hell of a lot of time off to let his brain rest.
I kind of got that a little bit too, where I'm like, they wouldn't have mentioned it or made light of it if there wasn't an inkling, the slightest bit of hope.
I think there's more than an inkling. I think the doctor said you can come back, but you absolutely have to take X amount of time off to let your brain truly rest and heal.
Yeah, that could be the case. For sure, it could be the case. Finally, just anything else to wrap up on Dynamite Collision. I felt like the ending of the grudge match between MJF and Mark Briscoe opens the door for potentially another one, or does that kind of?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay, all right.
Anything to have more Mark Briscoe, I'm good with.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's killing it right now.
Yeah. Again, going for the jobber stuff for Max and Matt and Nick Jackson.
Whoever came up with, and I bet you it was them. Whoever came up with that,
doing the Max and Jeremy, doing
amazing.
Not raising the stage high enough so we can get underneath it.
Well, in what's his name?
Fake the one pyro. Justin Roberts reading
reading
this
it
verbatim.
Verbatim. I was like, he did what they asked him to.
Yeah. Don't make us look like jobbers. Great. Oh, this is fantastic. Again, for all those that hate on the Young Bucks. Yeah, that too. For all those that hate on the Young Bucks, you guys are going to miss them before you know it. I think that's it AEW wise.
Yeah.
So when we
great
return,
3-week roll. What thing? Oh, yeah, I do have a little something that, I almost forgot.
What is it? Okay.
So, how you made a huge poo-poo about an NXT star.
Is this some gotcha stuff right now?
I'm just going to ask you how you feel
about Nia Jax returning to NXT.
No, MJF becoming the CMLL champion.
Oh yeah, I figured I was gonna get some flack for this. Again, I don't really know if that's what they want to do and put the title on that.
It's here at the end of the day, you're putting more eyes on your product by having a bigger name hold the title.
Yeah.
And that's where I don't have an issue with it because AAA is about to do the same thing.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Dominic Mysterio is about to be the AAA heavyweight champion.
And again, I think we were on we were talking about this last week, where I love that idea. I love him going down there with, like I said, with
He's got to wear the red, white, and blue trunks, though.
with the potential with Dominic going down there, sliding in, that obviously somewhat opens the door for Ray to make an appearance later on down the line. You know, when he gets the title, you know, probably gets a return, you know, probably retains one or two, and then when the big one really happens, then probably when you see, what are you doing, son? Like, you asshole.
I get
like,
where you're coming from. Yeah. But I just wanted to bring that up. That's where
Are
I
you
always
trying to make the comparison of
Trick,
at
100%.
Trick winning the TNA?
Trick is a bigger name. Trick's a bigger name right now. No. Than Joe Henry.
Than just anyone in TNA? I guess so. That's fine, I suppose. But again, it's just like, you know, I always compare, like,
TNA's about to be owned by TKO anyway, so it doesn't
do I
really
want to
matter.
stub my toe, or do I want to drop something on my hand? Like, I don't know what sucks less.
Definitely toe.
Nick, one more thing that broke yesterday afternoon.
Sure.
Jake Hager says that he is retired from professional wrestling.
Good.
Thank you for your service, Mr. Hager.
He started a trucking company in
Hey!
Tampa and in all around Florida.
CDL
and he
certified.
wants to
Let's
to-
go.
No, he's not driving,
Oh.
but
He's hiring the
Yeah.
people that get bitches.
He's
so
probably
that's cool.
hiring independent wrestlers. You'll see Keith Lee in one of his trucks here sooner rather than later.
Dijak. Hey. Oh, okay. All right, good for him.
Dijak? Dijak's killing it everywhere. Dijak is probably one of the most popular indie wrestlers on the map right now.
Take those stupid
But
sunglasses
he will
off.
never,
We're inside.
ever touch a major promotion ever again because nobody trusts him.
That's fair. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, when we
You gotta go to
return,
Scotty's World, really.
entering Scotty's World, and then finishing off with the best of the week, as we will be finishing off. And no, it is not the Beast Mortos. I swear. I'm lying. We'll be back right here, Back on Wrestling, when we return.
Throughout the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, Judy Finelli established herself as a masterful juggler and performer, making appearances everywhere from Carnegie Hall to Sesame Street. With her loving heart, she has brought warm smiles to children everywhere she has performed. She even started the San Francisco School for the Circus Arts, but shortly after, she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and by 2004, she was completely paralyzed. In celebration of her accomplishments, and to fight the illness that had crippled Judy, a group of students from the San Francisco Clown College have compiled the perfect holiday present for those who want to laugh and to help those struggling with the illness. The goal has been set at $1 million raised, with 100% of any dollar made to be donated to the Judy Finelli Fund, which is helping find a cure to multiple sclerosis. Visit www.circuscenter.org to make a donation, or to purchase a framed Naked Clown photo or the full Naked Clown 12-month calendar. Remember, 100% of every dollar is donated and goes to fighting MS.
Man, I'm so hungry. I need somewhere to eat fast. I have no idea where to go. Psst. Hola, me llamo El Taco de Taco. You know where to go for the amazing taste that I have you craving more? Taco Bell. Can I get 20 tacos, please?
You got it.
Thanks, Taco. De nada.
Good. That's it. Eat the tacos.
Taco Bell. Live más.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah.
With No Gimmick Nick Johnston
It doesn't matter how you feel.
and David Double D Dykstra.
Well, here we have it, folks. Ready to rock and roll. Finish up today's episode. We
I'm
talked about a lot
scared.
today, folks.
I'm scared.
We talked about it a lot today, folks. Between the return of the Beast, we talked about some reactions to it as well.
We're not talking about Mortos.
No, I'm not talking about Mortos. Not this time. That'll be the Mortos Minute coming up next week. But
Thank God I'm not here.
Well, we are entering Scotty's world. Oh, you're out again next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna be down in Florida.
Gotcha.
At the PC.
There you go. Oh, there we go. Say what's up to Jelly Roll. So into Scotty's world we go into. Scotty, what do you got for us, folks?
This week, I want you guys to kind of just predict the retirement matches of these guys. I picked a couple of the older veterans in the industry, and whether their matches in the next year, or it could be like 5 years down the line. Just right now, give me your quick thoughts on who their retirement match is going to be.
Okay.
We'll start it off with the two guys that you kind of already mentioned. I was gonna save this one for last, but I already know David's answer now. John Cena, John Cena,
Santino.
Who could it be?
How great would that be? How amazing would that be? No, it's to me, if you're gonna try and put over young talent on your way out, Braun Breaker's the one that makes the most sense because he's the next dude.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't really see any other. Again, if you just want to have fun and really just hammer it home, go Cody again, just to be safe and know that you're gonna have at least a good match. Maybe not live up to the second
tiebreaker,
but yeah, exactly that. But that could be fine. I'm okay with Braun Breaker. That'd probably be my leaning towards it.
Next up, another guy you guys kind of already mentioned but didn't really talk about retirement. Dustin Rhodes, obviously with the surgeries coming up, but you got to think that he's going to want to put on at least one more.
That's a really good one. Maybe.
No, it won't be.
Yeah, it won't be Cody. Again, it would just be too conflicting. Obviously, Dustin's gonna be under AEW for a bit now. Maybe one of those Von Erich brothers. Maybe Sammy Guevara. You do one of those type deals where he puts over his partner.
I think AEW pays true homage to Dustin because of everything that he does behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make this a spectacle when he retires, like official.
I think maybe Omega.
I like that.
You have Omega get over, of course.
Oh, of course.
But yet, Omega can give him a match that he's worthy of.
And I think, and that's not, I don't think you do it on pay-per-view, and I don't think Dustin would want that, where he would probably want to do kind of like what Daniels did, not have it on a Collision, but have it on a Dynamite. Have it on a big Dynamite, whether it's a Grand Slam or
100% agree.
When they come to
Grand Slam in Texas.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, could you see like a Grand Slam Texas?
Yeah,
that'd be
they
perfect.
did all in there, so why not do a Grand Slam there?
A bunkhouse.
A bunkhouse brawl with Kenny Omega in Texas.
Yeah. I can sign my name next to that. That'd be perfect.
I like that you mentioned Kenny Omega because that's who I got next.
Okada.
Yeah,
you
go.
Really put on Okada.
You have. Okay. That has to be. It's either Okada
or Ospreay.
Ospreay's a good one. His partner.
Oh, yeah.
I almost said Otani. Damn it!
Golden Lover, yes.
Yeah.
Up, we're gonna go to WWE. He said he's signed a 1-year contract, so it's coming up soon. AJ Styles. Now,
I would love
I would
it.
Say I would maybe make one for WWE if they go that route, and then maybe one if he has his last match.
I would love if it was Samoa Joe. I would have loved. I know he can't go anymore, but it would have been fantastic if he still could. If it was Kurt Angle.
Oh, Kurt.
Chris Jericho.
Daniels.
Oh, Christopher Daniels. Yeah, that would have been fantastic too. Fuck. But in terms of WWE side, I guess you can run him and if you wanted to go like him and Balor, like that deep side of like
that's not
Bullet
bad.
Club. Him and Rhodes. It could be again kind of a safe route.
Bullet Club send off.
Yeah.
Triple threat: Rhodes, Balor, AJ.
Yeah.
TNA. You know who it is in TNA? James Storm.
Ooh, okay. All right.
They bring in James Storm for a one-off.
That'd be fun. Haven't seen the Cowboy in a bit. That'd be fine.
Or Curry, man.
That'd be. Yeah. Go for it. What else
Last
we got?
one we got a guy. There is currently no timetable for a retirement, but it could happen anytime soon based on this guy's career. Jon Moxley.
Goes back to WWE versus Seth. Or a triple threat. The death of the Shield. We die on the Shield.
They're they're already doing it. They're already setting up for All Out or for Forbidden Door with Darby and Mox, but that would probably be the way to go out.
You know who it would probably be as a one-off?
Sure.
Once he gets cleared, if Mox decides to walk away. Bryan
Danielson, yeah.
Yep.
I would see that too. I could see that route going too, where again, I don't know if you truly meant it or not, but you texted me with that whole thing with we saw this return, we saw that return.
That's
now we
just
need
what fans,
now we need to see Moxley return to WWE. I don't see that ever
I
happening.
think Mox is having too much fun.
That's exactly what my point. He's having way too much fun.
Doing the matches he wants to do.
Exactly. He's making well enough money. He's with his wife. Renee's also on AEW side too, so it's not like he's missing out there. He's having way too much fun, having the matches he wants to have. He loves that death match style. He didn't feel like ever that WWE was his
niche.
Yeah, his tune to step to type deal. So
Frankie just said, "What if he fights his wife for his retirement match?"
Those are the thoughts we keep to ourselves there, Frankie.
Those are the thoughts of a 19-year-old.
Yeah, again, that's when just when you live too close to the online world, you gotta retreat. Some people just say stuff to say stuff type deal. Alrighty, so is that?
It's time, Nick.
Alrighty.
It's time.
So we are entering the best of the week right now. Like I said, I introduced this last week. I wanted to try and end the show. We have been. I think we do start for the most part, but end the show officially on the positive side of things, on the bright side of wrestling. So kind of my version of exactly that. Handing out a championship. Who is our MVP of the week? Who's the best? Who's the champion? So the best of the week, brought to you by nobody as of right now, but the best of the week here. Can we get a close up at all? Can we get a little bit closer? Right there. Best of the week there. It's going to be a little bit tough, but you can see that little image right there. That's our man, the Beast Mortos, who was the inaugural Best of the Week champion last week. Everyone gets a chance. Everyone gets a crack. Everyone gets a bite at the apple. I'm going to let the boys in the back start off with this time. Who was your Best of the Week? Who was your BKW champion Best of the Week there, guys?
I'm giving it to the family of the Rollins to kind of keep that under wraps for the longest time, even though it almost broke by his daughter. But, Becky Lynch able to keep it under wraps and go with it on her own social media, and then Seth Rollins really committing to it and also fooling Rich Eisen so much that he actually was mad at him that he didn't tell him. So I'm going to give it to the Rollins family this week.
There we go. Best of the week goes to the Rollins family from the Kiefer side. What do we got there, Frankie? How about you? Got your best of the week?
Me's probably going to go Cena. I'm going with Cena.
Okay.
The fact that he could still go and put on a 5-star match. Meltzer doesn't matter. Who cares what the hell he gives him? But still, the fact that he could still go with Cody, I give to Cena. Childhood hero. Yeah.
There we go. Cena getting the best of the week there from Frankie. Of course, according again, we see Cole. He's getting 4 more months of Cena. What do we got there, Andrew? Who do we got for your best of the week?
I'm gonna go with Dominic Mysterio.
Alrighty, I like that.
That match against AJ Styles, amazing. Like you said, when he gets to AAA, he's gonna knock it out of the park. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to see what he brings with that Latino heat, baby.
Holding his own,
He's
definitely.
gonna knock it out of the La Parka.
I think so.
I should have given it to Fraxium.
Love that. David, you got your best of the week set? You got your ready to roll? You want me to go first?
I'm actually going to go with Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella.
Oh, okay. That exchange over on Raw. Okay, I like that.
I mean, kudos. Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Or wait, we might have to give it to Xavier Woods' hat.
Yeah. No. Like I said, and this is to anything. This could be an inanimate object. This could be. It could be an indie wrestler. It could be a guy that was just.
I'm just saying.
It could be a guy that was running wires. It could be a utility man.
I'm just saying. Like, no, I truly enjoyed that promo, and it's not very often that I go, that was a really awesome promo.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Well, mine is gonna go to. No, not the Beast. We're not roaring this week. I know. I could have kept the gimmick going. I wish I could, but
Brock Lesnar?
he will live. No, the Beast Mortos. That is the true Beast. Yeah, exactly. That's a great one. That's great. That is
Not
a great
the Beast,
tag. That's not the Beast. That's the Monster.
Yeah,
That was fantastic because I'm sure the microphones did not pick that one up. Mine is gonna go to. One of the old school guys, one of the old school heads. Gonna go to Raven. You know, remember old Raven?
He's still alive?
Yes, he is. Still alive and kicking. There's gonna be a new documentary about Raven. Premiering actually in the Philadelphia area. So if you are in there, it's gonna be the new documentary. It's called Nevermore, obviously. Kind of quote the Raven, Nevermore type deal. So it's going to be examining his career and the influence of Raven. You can catch a trailer over I see right now on WrestlingNews.co if you want to check that out. But I'm sure it's over on YouTube as well. But kind of like I said, just going to introduce right here. I just see the artist in a brutal business. The documentary examines Raven's unique place in wrestling history, particularly his groundbreaking work in ECW. A press release highlights a quote from the Smashing Pumpkins frontman Billy Corgan says, "Wrestling is such a brutal business. It doesn't surprise people that it attracts sociopaths, fame whores, coke whores, and adrenaline whores. But why did it attract an artist?" So this film positions Raven as that artist. So we'll kind of see that. So pretty interesting to see. One of my old school guys that I liked, one of my favorites. So the Raven getting a nice little thing, and he is the best of the week here on BKW.
Nice.
So fans, everyone else, thank you for joining in. Thank you for tuning in. This is fantastic. Great episode. Great reactions. Glad you're back here, there, David.
1 week and 1 week only. No, I'll be back after. I'll be back solid after next week.
Yep, gonna get some fiber on us. Gonna make us solid once again. So we'll be set ready to roll. We're gonna be set ready to roll. So for everyone here, from the boys in the back, thank you very much for enjoying us and watching us. Take care. We'll be back next week to talk more, anything and everything wrestling underneath this great sun and everything here. So back next week. Take care. Back Home Wrestling. Bye-bye.
This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah.
With No Gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel.
And David Double D Dykstra.